Hey, I'm Ed Cleary, CEO of Evolution Nutrition. Hopefully by this point you've found out that we are professional meal planning software. But at the end of the day, all that really means is we're a tool, and we're a tool built to help you succeed in business. So today I want to spend a little time talking about that business. We get a lot of questions here from our support staff that really at the end of the day have nothing to do with our software. They're more about how do I get into running a successful personal training business. We get questions around sales and marketing. We get questions around how to price programs, how to communicate with our clients. And fortunately for us, with our staff here, we've got a huge range of expertise in those backgrounds. So instead of just answering it one-off to the people that come through our support system, we wanted to take the time to put together a video compilation to answer some of the most common questions we get. So you'll find that this is the first in a series of videos that we'll be putting out to work with you to build, establish, and maintain a really healthy business. So let's start at the very basics. Today I want to talk to you about what are you selling? If we stop right there, the answer may be obvious, but if we dig into it a little deeper, I'll bet you that it isn't. So as an example, if I asked you, what does Rolex sell? More often than not, people are going to say they sell watches. Anybody at Rolex would be disappointed to hear that answer. So think about it for a second. If you think about someday I want to buy a Rolex, think about why you may want to buy that Rolex. I doubt it's going to be because you need to tell time. In today's universe, we have clocks all around us. On our computer, our phone is probably the most accurate clock you're ever going to get. And if all I really wanted to do was to tell time, I could go get a $30 Casio and be on my way. So if you stop and think about what is Rolex selling, ask yourself, what do you associate with that brand? It's probably things like prestige, status, wealth. When you start landing on those things, people at Rolex are going to be very happy to hear you say that, because that is what they are selling. And at the end of the day, if I ever buy a Rolex, that's going to be why I'm buying it. So when I say, what do you do for a living? What are you selling? Stop and think about that for a second. Do you want to be a watch, or do you want to be a Rolex? So there's a simple exercise to go through. It's one that's been around for a long time, but I want you to stop and do it right now. The first thing you're going to do is write down everything that you're very good at, and let's just focus in on personal training. Write that list and make it extensive. Take your time, come back to it. It should be long. There's lots of different disciplines. There's physical therapy, there's weight loss, there's HIIT, it's endless. Write all those things down. And then once you're finished, come back to that list, and I want you to only circle the things that you're passionate about. Go through that list. Only the things that you're passionate about. And once you have that list, I want you to refine it even further and cross out anything that you can't make money doing. After you do that, you should have a very finite list. I'll bet you it doesn't just say personal training. Once you get to that, we're going to talk to you about how to brand yourself, how to message to your clients, and how to make sure that they stick with you. So today, let's ask ourselves, do you want to be a watch, or do you want to be a Rolex?